Hey everybody, Michael here from Get Fit Over 40. Well, probably one of the most commented questions I get related to TRT is if natural TRT boosters really work. And you may have seen a bunch of ads for all kinds of testosterone boosters out there showing up in your feeds. But here's the real question. Do natural boosters actually work? Or is TRT the only real reliable option? So today we're going to break it all down with data from real studies and of course my own personal experience. So by the end, you'll know which path makes the most sense for you. Now, before we even get into it, there is money to be made with both options. So these companies are always going to promote themselves as the best option. And the health and fitness industry is a multi-billion dollar industry. So even if a company has a product they believe in 100%, at the end of the day, they will be most interested in your money over your results, right? It's just the reality that we live in. So what happens to testosterone as we age? Let's start with the basics. Now, testosterone naturally declines about 1% per year after age 30 to 35. And by the time you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, it's normal for levels to be significantly lower than when you were in your 20s, per se. And low T shows up as fatigue, loss of muscle, stubborn belly fat, mood swings, and lowered sex drive. And this is why so many men in midlife start to look for possible solutions, either supplements or TRT. Now, natural boosters and what the science actually says about it. First, let's look at the so-called natural testosterone boosters. Now, these include things like herbs, such as Tongkat Ali, ashwagandha, fenugreek, and there's nutrients like zinc, vitamin D, magnesium, lifestyle hacks like proper sleep, cold showers, intermittent fasting, HIIT workouts. Now, do they work? Here's what the data says. Now, for Tongkat Ali, some studies show it can raise testosterone slightly, but usually in men with infertility or very low baseline testosterone, and the boost is mild, maybe 100 nanograms per deciliter at best. It's not nothing, but maybe not even that really noticeable. Ashwagandha can help lower stress and cortisol levels, which may support testosterone indirectly. But again, we're talking small changes here. And vitamin D and zinc, if you're deficient in these, correcting them can help normalize testosterone, but it won't supercharge it beyond your natural baseline. And lifestyle factors like sleep, resistance training, managing stress, yes, they are absolutely critical for optimizing your natural testosterone. But again, these generally won't push your levels back to youthful ranges if you've got true age-related decline. So overall, boosters can help if you're deficient or under stress, but for men with clinically low testosterone, the results are minimal and maybe not what you were hoping for, in terms of getting your testosterone up. Now, what TRT actually does, let's compare boosters to TRT, or testosterone replacement therapy. With TRT, you're restoring testosterone levels directly to a healthy, youthful range, and studies show TRT can improve energy, mood, body composition, bone density, and sexual function in men with low testosterone. Now, unlike boosters, it's not about maybe a 5 to 10% bump, it's about consistently bringing you back into the optimal range around 600 to 900 nanograms per deciliter. And the key difference here is reliability. TRT isn't hoping your body produces more testosterone. It gives your body what it's no longer making in sufficient amounts. Risks and considerations. Of course, nothing is risk-free with TRT. You're going to need regular blood work to monitor your hematocrit, your PSA, and your lipids. You will need to work with qualified providers who know what's going on with you and what they're doing. You will need to stay committed and consistent once you start. It's usually a long-term therapy, possibly for life, but when managed properly, the risks are low and the benefits are life-changing for many men or even some women. Yes, some women can be low on testosterone too. Now, the real comparison, let's be real here. Boosters and lifestyle changes can help you get the most out of your natural production if your overall testosterone is not that low, but they won't reverse more age-related decline. TRT, on the other hand, has decades of research behind it and consistently restores levels, which is why so many men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s see such a dramatic improvement in the quality of their life. So if you tried the natural route and you're still struggling with low energy, low drive, poor recovery, it might be time to look into TRT more seriously. Now, I've partnered with trusted providers in both Canada and the US who both specialize in working with men over 40. Now, if you want to get your levels tested and see if TRT is right for you, check the links below in the description of this video. It's really the first step towards getting back to feeling like yourself again. And again, thanks for watching and staying with me to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, take care.